spot where we did the net fishing. And it's a seagull inhabited island. Just ready to pull the nets in. Again, it's pulling in the beginning of the nets. Gets plenty of seaweed. There's a catch from the first net with some cod and a lot of flounder in there and a couple of crab. Flounder after flounder after flounder. Unbelievable the number he's catching here. Called catch of the day. We got mackerel, flounder, cod, and crabs. What else? Anything else?
No, there are 3 different types of flounders.
3 different types of flounder?
Just keep twisting themselves, huh?
Yeah.
Jens and John?
Yeah.
Untangling the net.
Oh, sorry.
How many fish did you get? Did you count?
No. We didn't count. 30 or 40.
Almost too heavy to carry up the hill.
Well, Jens had the heavy load. I did
The start of the cleaning process. There's the cleaned nets. Flounder cleaning process.
John, you're standing on a crab. Does it matter? Back up. Good.
There we go. There's a fillet.
This is John. He's got a nice big mackerel. Cutting into it. The cleanup job. Okay? Okay?
Guts.
You want me to record this still?
Oh, I suppose not.
They're all waiting for a handout. See them fighting over it. Fish stew. And this is fillets. A ton of them. This is for dinner tonight. Just gonna go for a little walk and a swim off of a deserted island. There are many, many, many rock islands like this here. This one happens to have a lighthouse on it.
As long as we're not
This is our swimming area. Let's see. Smooth rocks. So we just swam. And you can see we're up on the rocks. And actually between the rocks there's some pretty nice flowers, daisies and so on. And right here.
Belonging to the Greenwood.
Look at the flag.
We will write the Constitution and particularly emphasize the Fifth Amendment.
There's a lighthouse down here, and this is head out towards Denmark. Pretty far away. Fortification off this island. Yen says it's 200 years old.
Declaration of Independence.
This is the end product of the crabs before they get consumed.
Jens made them.
Jens made them, right? Ranveig cooked them, and Jens made them. Bread and mayonnaise on top.
This is
That's
the
to
real
go with the
real vacation.
starter.
Oh, when was that? Repeat.
It's a mixture of cod and mackerel. Anything else in there?
Nebsik.
Nebsik, which
Not
is a
sick.
local
Not sick.
Seek.
Seek, which is a local fish.
Comes from the salmon family.
Huh.
It was a freshwater fish that went to sea a few thousand years back.
Huh.
You all got to try this one.
Yeah.
A little piece under your
Skin. Got it.
This is the end result of the morning's catch.
Must be
It's called Catch of the Day.
No.
Hello.
Fish medley.
Excuse me, it's called Fish Medley.
All different kinds.
Is that all kinds?
Right.
Well, nebsik, makrell.
Cod.
This is what we did after supper. We threw out the bones, and believe it or not, within 1 minute, the seagulls were here and fighting over the garbage. So you don't have to empty the garbage in Norway. You see? They just come.
Any seagulls
and-
at all 2 seconds ago?
It's the end of a beautiful dinner. End of a beautiful, beautiful dinner. And we've got nothing but seagulls.
Would you like a seagull for dessert?
Yeah, we could use one of those for dessert. There are enough of them.
You'd like to get some action there?
Yeah. How about scaring them up so I can get... Yeah, good. Thank you.
Hey, you.
Bob soup.
Oh, I thought you were passing that to Martha.
Martha's weekly shower.
With carrots in the water.
Oh, I'm gonna get him.
We're going to take a tour of Fredrikstad Old City, is what it's called. Plaque commemorating the Fredrikstad Fortress restoration in King Harold, dedicated in 1994. The entrance across the old bridge. An old drawbridge here. From 1695. And this is the glass blowing demonstration in here.
Ja, vi har noe her. Det er ikke så mye det er der ennå, men vi pleier å ha et par ganger I året når de har sånn utsalg.
Glassworks. 16th or 17th century glass. With Mickey.
Det tror jeg blir veldig fint. Det.
Okay.
Her kommer jeg.
Nice glass jar. A glass blowing demonstration area, but there's nobody at home at the moment giving demonstrations. It's much like Simon Pierce. The bridge is from 1682, but it was just restored in 1993. Of the top of the fortifications, you can see they have some cannons here. It's kind of a moat around the whole area. All cobblestone streets, narrow streets, and the old houses here. In the old city. Not sure who the statue is to. Just kind of layout of the old city. It's in metal, so it might be a little difficult to video. The statue again, and this is kind of an unusual building because the upstairs corner windows aren't windows, they're just painted on the bricks. This is a real window, and this one is a fake window, and this is a fake window, just painted on the bricks. Okay, this is also a layout from a tourist brochure of the old city. See, here's the central square where we are right now. A lot of pretty little entryways and flowers. And here's the river down here. See some of the embattlements on the that overlook the river.
Yes, you remember we were sitting here having lunch with Brian and Jacob and Carlo?
Oh, really? Here?
Yeah, no.
Entrance to the army barracks from 1775. The church in Old Town Fredrikstad. Whole outskirt of the old city. The other side of the fortification. Lovely roses. Houses here. To look at the rock carvings, it says the prehistoric road, and then we're at Big B, and we're also going to go to this number 5 and number 6, which is something like Stonehenge and burial mounds. Way up in a field here, and definitely a rural setting. On the first carvings, not sure what it depicts. Like a ship in the rock. Is a big section of the carvings here. They've added the red paint just so that they would stand out. And these are roughly 3,000 years old, these carvings. And here's the actual carving, which is supposed to be a carriage.
Check you up here if you did something wrong.
Unfortunately, this one's all in Norwegian, but it's about from 1000 BC. And it's all of the circular stones. And I'm not sure what the significance is. It might be something like Stonehenge. And then we look over this way, and we'll see that there's even rock carvings in the picnic tables. Here, here's Pear's rock carving. And you can see these circular stones here. And they go all the way up the hill. I guess there's some burial mounds up here further. These circles. Here's a tall Norwegian in the middle of a burial circle. We're back in Asker, and Margareta and Ole Jakob showed up, and he wanted a few cherries. So he's up in the tree eating. is lunch.
We did. No, we didn't.
Yes.
We ate at the graveyard.
I didn't read.
We did. We ate at a very
The
unique place.
3,000-year-old graveyard.
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
No? Did they? Yeah.
Thank you. It goes in the album.
We're going to the Munch Museum, but I don't know if they allow any videoing inside the museum. So it's a fairly modern looking building. And they do allow videoing in the Munch Museum. This obviously is the Scream, which is one of Munch's most famous paintings. This is one of the Screams. This is an original, but there are many, many Munch Scream paintings. This is called The Dead Mother. A lot of Munch's work is kind of morose. We're not going to show too many. It's called The Vision. Just give you a little flavor of portrait. In the early 1900s. See, this is 1907 painting. Explanation of Munch's works and why he concentrated on death. This one's called The Murderer. No, it says they have concerts in this hall. Munch's last paintings, unfinished, 1943, 1944, just before his death. And then here is a photograph of his actual casket, and that same painting is in the background, unfinished. Painted the emotions. This is a whole series called Jealousy. There's another one. Munch's brighter works. This one's called The Sun. A lot of scenery around Norway here. And at Northern Lights particularly, it reminds of the island and the blue sky. Henny Museum restaurant on the water.
You
Martha
told
got
me it
reindeer
was,
meat.
but
And Jens and
where is he from?
Ranveig and I got codfish. This is right on the water. Real nice spot.
Taste this. Oh. Very nice.
Viking ship chocolate. What is it?
Oh!
Don't tell Jens.
All fell down.
All fell down.
Can we prop it up again?
They will taste it to dessert because it fell down.
This is Ranveig's
It
dessert.
fell down. Who broke it?
It did it itself.
Jens chocolate sails on his ice cream.
Red Sails in the Sunset is called.
Yes.
Real tough.
John, we tried to fix it again, and John licked his fingers.
This is the Sonja Henny Museum, and she's not. She is not. It's just a little view of the Sonja Henny Museum where we just ate lunch, and there are various statues here. There is a museum. We're not going to go into the museum. You can see this is the outdoor area of the restaurant. And it's a very picturesque location right above the marina here. Nice two-masted schooner. Actually, Per and Anne Christine have a boat together with her two sisters and brother-in-laws in this marina, a 25 to 30 foot power boat. This is only about 10 minutes from their house. They have an older wooden power boat in this marina. And there's a special bottle of aquavit, and we'll see what it's like.
Ranveig is moving.
Ranveig's moving. Ah, it's wonderful. Thank you. This is from Ranveig's father, the bottle. That's how old it is.
And he got this from his father, who got this from his father, who got it from his father.
My father's
There it
father
is.
didn't taste aqua.
Hey, you two.
Okay, it's almost 11 o'clock, and we're just ready to go to bed. Last night, there's a beautiful orange moon up here in the sky. There it is.
Are there many people that live down here?
Yeah.
It's not that noisy.
It's the beginning of our last day here in Norway, and I just wanted to video what Martha and I had both written in Jens and Norway's guest book. They had guest books in each of their houses and cabins, but this is the one in ASCII. My writing's a little bit hard to read, but hopefully it'll come out okay. This is the SAS plane. The Helga Viking that we'll be taking to Newark. This is Fornebu Airport. Last look at Oslo. It's our first night home with the relatives, and we're having a Norwegian night.
Everything ends on the uptake beat.
Right, we're having a Norwegian night with all the Sunapee people. And what we did was we put our Norwegian reindeer down, so everybody had to walk in over the Norwegian reindeer. And Martha's serving lefse and goat cheese and a little bit some other stuff later.
Have Kenny say the goat cheese.
What's the name of the goat cheese, Kenny?
Gjetost.
Gjetost.
Yep.
This is our Gjetost right here. That's it. We got the map of southern Norway up on the wall, which just shows generally our trip with little Norwegian flags and all the major places that we stopped.